Well, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. You've probably all been wondering where I've been at. No, I didn't get abducted by aliens or kidnapped by Sasquatch. Still here, just haven't been finding much metal detecting and been out bidding on jobs, working, trying to get more work, and spending money. You know how that goes. Anyways, I've said in a few videos that I never was a very big bill collector. But I went and bought this, guys. Couldn't pass it up. I paid $7.50 for this. Is it worth $7.50? Probably not. Is it cool? Yes, it is. It's a 1953B. I think that's a pretty common year when I looked it up. But I didn't have a red seal $2 bill, so I wanted one for the coin collection. I also have a couple regular $2 bills already in my collection and some silver certs, stuff like that. Also picked this up, 1968D, 40%er. I paid $6 for this. I think that's $1 and some change under milk. Couldn't beat that. Alright, now on to some Coinstar finds and cash register finds that my wife has gotten here lately. It's been 2 or 3 weeks since we made a video, so just hang tight and we'll look at everything. And you can look at the pretty pictures. Don't mind the music in the background. I'm home alone. It's quiet, just me and the dog, so I turned on some instrumental piano music. Here's a 1910. Someone actually spent this. 1910 Wheatie. Not the best shape, but it's a Wheatie, and it's from 1910. It's the second year. I mean, this coin's like 120 some years old. That's awesome. I'll definitely give it a good home. Then this coin is a pretty common date, but not such a common mint. Here we have a 1940S. Come on, baby, focus. There we go. This is a 1940S. But I ain't wanting to focus with crap today, is it, guys? There we go. Pretty nice coin, really. And it's definitely got some circulation wear, but it can't complain when you're getting 40S's for free. You know what I mean? You go, like around here, I don't have coin shops. Let me turn this down. YouTube commercial. Probably be copyrighted, so I'm going to definitely have to turn that down till it's over. Your squeaky brakes out front. Hold on a minute, guys. EPS guys out front. Hopefully he brings us a nice package, huh? Anyways, 1940S. Very nice. You would have bought this at a coin shop, you know, or a thrift store or a peddler's junction like I have in my area. You're going to pay a few bucks for this. But, because we have no local coin shops. My local coin shop would be Daniel from Coin Help You, and he lives in Portsmouth, Ohio, which is about a 2-hour, 2.5-hour drive for me, just one way. And then I'd have to shop and then drive 2.5 hours back. Which someday I might do that, because I really do want to check out Daniel's shop sometime. But, yeah. Man, what did I just do to my phone? It's being all weird. There we go. Trying to get it to zoom back out, and apparently I hit the wrong button. Hopefully we're still recording, yeah. Alright, so 1910 and 1940S. And then someone actually spent this too. So you gotta think, someone paid money to buy this colorized quarter. You know, you probably paid 10 or 15 bucks for that when it was first released. South Carolina State Quarter, woo, 2000. Someone paid up for this, and then you spent it for a quarter. It's a 2000D. No value to it, but the wife grabbed it. Thought it was kind of neat. It sucks all the paints wore off the Redbird, but it does show you where the high points on a state quarter are, so that's kind of neat if you're into grading coins. This is a good way to learn the high points, see where the paint rubs off. Pretty coin though. Never did get into colorized stuff. Been nice if it had been silver, but it's clad. Oh, let's see. Someone spent this down there. 2021 S. Alabama State Quarter. Tuskegee Airmen. So this is a proof quarter that someone decided they was going to spend. And it wasn't circulated long. It still has nice fields. That's a couple dollar coin there. I'd imagine. I don't know. You guys tell me. I'm not an expert. I just collect coins and metal detect and relic hunt. I'm like a big museum. I hoard all kinds of cool relics and old stuff and coins, and try to learn as I go, but I'm no expert. So if you guys know and hear me misspeak, please correct me. Don't be rude about it, but hey, Shane, I don't think that's right, man. You might want to go look again. I think it's this, stuff like that. But let's see. While we're here just bullshitting, give you something to look at, and we'll look up the mintages on these coins just to see, just for fun. Just because we're hanging out having fun. There's the babies. What are you doing, huh? Oh, got some music back on. Let's turn that back on instead of just listening to me ramble. You can hear some nice instrumental piano. There you go. Alright. Let's look up the 1940S first, since we're in small cents already. 1940S. I do have a few nickels also in this case here. And we'll look at them here in a minute that the wife got out of Coinstar. They're just older nickels. They're worn, circulated, nothing valuable, but we'll take a look at them. All right, a 1940S has a mintage of 112,940,000. It's a lot of that coin minute, but hey, we didn't have it, so now we do. Let's look at the 1910. What is the mintage on a 1910? A 1910 is 146,801,218. And it's probably in G4 condition, so that's a 75-cent coin. I'll take that all day. What else we got down here? We had our 68D half. Let's have some fun and look it up. There's commemoratives, eagles, half eagles. I need half dollars. Wish we was looking up half eagles. I mean, we'd be looking up some gold. Half dollars. Kennedy. Taking a look in the red book so you guys can see what I'm seeing. Right here, I already got it marked. 1968D. Kennedy half dollar. 246,900 or 246,951,930. And that music came up way louder. I wish they'd choose a volume to play their music at. So, yeah, a lot of them minted too, huh? Alright, let's look up the state quarter. Oh, I got an incoming call. 592-8808. I don't know who that is, and it's gone. Must have been spam. Alright. What was he doing? Oh, yeah, 2021S state quarter. Proof cement sets, commemoratives. Oh my god, I don't think I've ever looked up a state quarter in a red book. I gotta figure out where they're at in here. I imagine they're in the quarters, right? They wouldn't be in commems. So, I gotta go forward. Yeah, I've never looked up a state quarter. I don't have no, there we are. Never had no interest in state quarters. I don't own any of the V75. Sorry for hitting the table and making it shake. I don't own any of the V75s or the W Mint Mark quarters, so I really don't have no interest in them. Alright, 2021 S Tuskegee Airman National Historic Site, Alabama. There's 528,201 minted. And that's the non-silver. The silver, there was 350,323. So my Tuskegee Airman clad quarter proof is worth $4.50 and proof 66 decam. You don't even get $5 out of a proof 66 decam, guys. That's why I'm not interested in clad quarters. It's fiat currency. There's no intrinsic value to it. The way I look at silver's like a savings account for me. Now, in the majority of my coin collection, I either A, inherited from my father or my grandfather, or B, found metal detecting over the last decade. But I have bought some of it, mainly foreign coins. I'm really into silver world coins right now, so that's what I like collecting. But, you know, I collect a little bit of anything. Like I said, I like antiques, history, art. I like anything to do with any of that, so yeah. What else we got to look at here? Here's one of my favorite coins. 1775 Dutch 2 stivers. It only weighs 1.69 grams. But it is a badass coin. 1775. This would be the silver equivalent to your New York penny. The Dutch penny. Yep, this is the silver dime equivalent. Pretty cool coin. Here's a 8 real that someone thought they'd take a razor blade knife to. Poor feller. It's an oldie too, 1833. Paid $20 for this about 2 years ago. At a yard sale. Couldn't beat it. I couldn't believe someone took a razor blade to it, man. Guess they wanted to see if it was real silver. Morons. Anyways, yeah. People are crazy. Here's one. Here is a cleaned Indian.
This is an important message for all seniors.
I had this actually given to me
$50,000
by my neighbor. She's an elderly lady that I cut her grass for free. And she said she was going through her purse and this fell out. So she gave it to me. Personally, I think it's been cleaned. I mean, it's in horrible condition. I'm not talking bad about the gift. I love the gift that she gave it to me. But coin-wise, condition-wise, as a coin collector, it's in bad condition, you know. It's maybe G4 condition. There's no headband left, no Liberty. I believe it's been harshly cleaned at some point in its life just because of the greens and the blues and purples that are on it. So, yeah. But, hey, she gave me an Indian head penny. Bless her heart. That was awesome of her. Thank you. Let's see what we got. We got here. These are all war nickels and stuff. Oh, yeah, I told you I had some stuff over here. We'd go through. Whoa. Coin capsule spilling out. Empty ones I still got to fill. I'm not a big fan of these coin capsules because stuff can slide around in them and get scuffed up. This is actually one of the first storage systems I bought that I now just use coin flips and, you know, the 2x2s. Alright, let's see what we got here. These are all Coinstar and Register finds Casey's had from over the years. Here's a 53S. I think she found this a couple weeks ago. I think I've showed this to you guys. If I have, I apologize. It's pretty nice condition coin. 53S. High points ain't real worn on it. I mean, it's not a valuable coin, but it's still a San Francisco Mint. That's pretty cool. Let's see. I'm trying to find them nickels I was telling you guys about. Ah, yeah, here we go. These were all out of the same Coinstar finds. So I'd say someone was doing a nickel collection and probably got sick of it and got rid of it. Here's a 39p. This is a first year. Nothing special, heavily worn, but it's a 39. I'm sorry, this is a second year. 39p is the second year. 38's the first year. Alright. Here's a 53D Jefferson nickel. And like I said, these coins ain't nothing special, nothing valuable. They're just Coinstar finds and register finds my wife gets. So maybe one day we'll get us a Jefferson nickel book to go with our Wheatie book and start working on it. Alright, let's see what else we got here. Did that. That's Doug 1910. Here's a 51D. Yeah, there are some metal detecting finds in this box too. Here is a 1951D Jefferson nickel. Really rough shape. But we keep them. They're old. And we like old stuff. 41D. There's a 40S. 45S. Oh yeah, here's one she found. Here's an oldie. 1917 Philadelphia Mint. And on these, you need to look for the double die obverse. That means there's going to be doubling on the front of some of these. Unfortunately, this one's not one of them, but look at that thing. He's still got curly hair. 1917. Over 100 years old and in better condition than some of the zinc pennies I have sitting out in my truck right now. Crazy. I might have to see if that's in better condition than the one in my coin book. Hell, I might have to take the place of that. Also, speaking of Coinstar finds. Oh, she got a Panama quarter. It is not silver. It's a 2008. But I thought that was cool. One of the Panama's quarters made it all the way up here. I wish it was one of the Balboas. This one actually looks like a commemorative, doesn't it? 1958 to 2008. Hospital del something. So it's commemorating a hospital. I'm going to have to look this up, guys. This is pretty fascinating. Got something to research. I just stuck it in and flipped and stuck it in there. Yeah, Republic of Panama. Alright, I think I rambled on enough, guys. Thanks for checking out my stuff, looking at my Red Seal $2 bill, my 1968 40%er, and all the stuff my wife found in Coinstars and in circulation at Kruger's. It's crazy what people will spend when their belly starts growling. But it's just money, guys. It's just coins. Alright, thank you for watching this 18 minutes of me babbling on and on and on. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like, subscribe, share with your friends. And I'll see you on the next one. I want to give a big shout out to Tom's Coins and Addicted to Minis. Appreciate you guys watching my videos. I love your guys' coin videos. Please keep them up. And I'll see you on the next episode. Hopefully I can get some metal detecting stuff done soon. That'd be sweet.